that they have, as Kissinger says, is there are just too many people on the planet. And 40% of the world, 2 billion of us, exist on less than $2 a day. The summary of that Rebel 2000 report I put up on the website, nohopes.com. But if you look at it, it makes sense to get rid of people. So what they said, they're going to make godlike decisions on who lives and who dies. Now, obviously, as some of the meetings we said on, we were planning on using neutron bombs on the major cities. Today, they figured that biologicals are much cheaper. But they're still planning on, the plan is to get a war started in the Middle East. And they're still planning on using a neutron bomb or one of the bombs that they've got developed on Israel. And that's to begin World War III, which is all in the cards, and it's going to happen. They'll even put a monument up to this whole program and call it the Georgia Guidestones. It's just to get the thing going in the Middle East, and it's not going fast enough. I mean, Carter put this thing in, so we have like Plan 2000 with the war starting in the year 2000 in the Middle East, right? Reduce the population of the planet down to 500 million, have one world currency under the Homeland Security, or FEMA, if you want to call it. They're going to declare an emergency, which are going to shut down everything.
Okay, Shalom, giving all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Rakah Kwadash. Double honors to the apostles, the bishops, and the elders of Great Millstone, and salutations you Akim out there that push this truth and sincerity and put them in your videos. What we have here is a video. It's old, everybody know about it, but it goes to a little more detail in what they want and the plans they have and what they want to do. All these globalists, all these leaders, they're nothing but puppets but for the international bankers, and we all know that. Started with the Rothschilds. And their dominance over the banking industry goes back to the 1700s. Probably a little earlier. Early 1700s. And their plan is, well, you heard it, to establish a one world government, a one world currency, and to enslave everybody. That's the plan of the New World Order. And the ultimate plan is to have everybody sea-hipped in the midst of World War III. They're going to close everything down, you heard what the guy said, and bring up a new system. And these are the same individuals, their forefathers, that they are their forefathers coming back in something called reincarnation, that's orchestrate everything. Adam Weishaupt and Albert Pike and all the rest of them Freemasons and witchcraft, and people that indulge in witchcraft and sorcery, plan these things out. And most of them are back here today through something they call reincarnation. Isaiah chapter 14, verse 21. Prepare slaughter prepare slaughter for his children for the iniquity of their fathers. They are their forefathers. And that slaughter that's coming is thermonuclear destruction and concentrated fire from them cherubs when Yahweh shall crack them skies, bringing death, destruction, and deliverance. That they do not rise, nor possess the land, nor fill the face of the world with cities. Because when they came back into power, they built everything back up by forced slavery, forced labor on the Israelites. Started with the tribe of Gad and Reuben, then trickled down to Judah, Benjamin and Levi. You're not going to escape. You're not going to escape, man, for what you have done. Matter of fact, a scripture comes to my mind. Let me get Obadiah chapter 1, verse 10. And it reads, Judah's misfortunes. It says, for the violence against thy brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee, and thou shalt be cut off forever. How you going to be cut off forever? You're going to be cut off after your several thousand years of slavery. It reads, let me read it again. It says, Obadiah 1 and 10, for thy violence against thy brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee. Jacob's name was changed to Israel. That means all of Israel, all the 12 tribes. It says, shame shall cover thee, and thou shalt be cut off forever. After 1,000 years, that's it for you, my man. This is Isaiah chapter 24, verse 19. The earth is utterly broken down. The earth is clean dissolved. Now, what's going to break the earth down and make it clean dissolve? When Yahweh Shah cracked them skies, bringing death, destruction, and deliverance with them chariots, with them laser beams, and nuclear missiles, hypersonic, supersonic, the regular ICBM missile. They're going to make this earth clean dissolve. Not the whole earth. Certain parts of Russia, certain parts of China, certain parts of Iran, certain parts of France, Great Britain, Germany, but the whole of America and the whole of Israel. It says, the earth is moved exceedingly. What's going to make that happen? I just mentioned them nuclear missiles. The earth shall roll to and fro like a drunkard because all the missiles are being shot off from the east to the west, from the west to the east. It says, the earth shall reel to and fro like a drunkard, and shall be removed like a cottage. And the transgression thereof shall be heavy upon it, and it shall fall and not rise again. Once America fall, that's it, man. That's Esau's cash cow. Esau being the so-called white man. This is the modern day Bosra. This is their capital city, where they get the most green from. It says, and it shall come to pass in that day that the Lord Yahweh shall punish the host of the high ones that are on high. And you've seen a bunch of the high ones that are on high. Look at them. Planning global dominance. And most of these people, they're dead and gone, but they have come back in reincarnation. Especially those that have been living in the late 1800s, coming to the 1900s, they dead and gone like Albert Pike. You don't think that demon is back? Of course he's back. Or he lived again and died. But nevertheless, you're going to pay. You one of the hosts of the high ones. It says, and it shall come to pass in that day that the Lord shall punish the hosts of the high ones that are on high, and the kings of the earth upon the earth, man. You're all going to pay, man. It says, and they shall be gathered together as prisoners are gathered in the pit, and it shall be shut up. And they shall be he shall be in Slacket, and shall be shut up in the prison, and after many days they shall be visited. Because once New Jerusalem come down from them chariots, with all the smoke clears to reclaim the earth, we're going to snatch the international bankers that started with the Rothschilds, the Oppenheimers, the DuPonts, the Rockefellers. Y'all going to make it. You're going to be in that pit. And we're going to snatch your asses up. And we're going to have our way with y'all. Again, for the violence, Obadiah 1 and 10. This is let me go to it. This is Psalms chapter 137. Verse, I'm going to go to the point. Remember, O Lord Yahweh, the children of Edom, the so-called white man, in the day of Jerusalem, who said, race it, even to the foundation thereof, burn it. When we was going through with the Babylonians, when the Babylonians was taking us down, who was helping the Babylonians? Who was there in the midst, cutting up Judah? Benjamin and Levi. Was it not Esau, the so-called white man? Was not he doing that? Committing all kind of atrocities? Killing Jake that escaped? You want to pay for that, man. That's why it says, remember, O Lord, the children of Edom, in the day of Jerusalem, who said, burn it, raise it, which means burn it, even to the foundation thereof, O daughter of Babylon. Talk about America, the modern day Babylon, which is America, the daughter of Babylon, who are to be destroyed by what? By nuclear missiles. Happy shall he be, talking about the Israelites, that rewardeth thee as thou hast served us. Happy shall he be that taketh and dasheth thy little ones against the stone. The same thing you have done to our children. To save bullets, it's something called, on what's it called, a baronet or something? When you would have it on the, it shows you that in World War II, movies, that it's a knife on the end of the gun. Just in case you run out of bullets, you could jab them, you could stab them. Or preserve bullets, you could stab. What they used to do is take our babies, toss them in the air, and let them fall up on the sword. So all them atrocities you have committed against us, we're going to do it back to you. But not in wickedness. We're not going to buck break you. We're not going to separate your families. We're not going to rape your wives. We're not going to do none of that, man. Everything is going to be done in righteousness, man. But we're going to put hell on y'all. Double. We're going to put hell on y'all. Y'all going to be destroyed for all the shit you have done, man. Y'all going to be destroyed. And we're going to have fun doing it, too. To back up Isaiah chapter 24, verse 19 on down, here's Isaiah. Here's, matter of fact, here's, Salaki. I lost my train of thought real quick. Got a brain freeze. Salaki for that. To back up Isaiah the 24th chapter, we're going to go to how they're going to be punished. How we're going to punish the host of the high ones that are on high. We're going to go to Psalms 149. Matter of fact, Psalms 147, Salaki. It says, Salaki, I had 149. It says, Psalms 149, verse 5. Let the saints be joyful in glory. Let them sing aloud upon their beds. We ain't doing that now. I got to get up and go to work. Be to work at 6 o'clock. It says, let the high praises of Yahweh be in their mouth and a two-edged sword in their hand to execute vengeance upon the heathen. Started with Esau and the rest of the nations. Well, mainly Esau. And punishments upon the people to bind their kings with chains and their nobles with fetters of iron. Sounds familiar? Isaiah the 24th chapter, the 19th verse on down. But the Lord says he's going to punish the host of the high ones that are on high. It says, to execute upon them, the judgment is written. What's the judgment is written? 1,000 years of slavery. Y'all going to pay, man. This honor have all his saints. Praise ye the Lord Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shah. This is Ezekiel chapter 39, verse 14. And they shall sever out men of continuing employment. That word employment goes back to slavery. Passing through the land to bury them. It's passing through the land to bury with the passengers those that remain upon the face of the earth. All the dead bodies, you got some people digging, you got some slaves, whether you're an old hoe that belong to the Rothschilds, or Oppenheimer, or old ass man, you're gonna have to dig in a grave, you're gonna be digging a trench, a grave. You're gonna have somebody come and put a sound in it where the body is at so they can be buried. It's gonna tell you that. It says, and they shall sever out men of continuing employment, passing through the land to bury with their passengers those that remain upon the face of the earth to cleanse it. And it said, after the end of 7 months, which is a period, a period amount of time, because 7 means completion, shall they search. They're going to be searching for bodies. And the passengers that pass through the land, when any seeth a man's bones, then shall he set up a sign by it till the buriers have buried in the land of Hamengog. You see? And also, the name of the city shall be Hamengog, no, Hamanoth, Hamanah, thus shall they cleanse the land. So that's going to be the first task of the international bankers, these old Edomites you see right here, and their children. You see, I was watching a movie, Marked for Death by Steven Seagal. He was going up against Screwface, and Screwface said something. He said, he made a quote. He said, everybody wants heaven, but nobody wants dead. In other words, Esau want to remain in that state of being in heaven, his rulership position. He don't want to go out bitterly. But guess what? You're going to be snatched out of your rulership, and you're going to be put in slaves, and you're going to be put in chains, and you're going to be a slave for 1,000 years. And after that, you're going to be Obadiah 1:18. Obadiah 1:18. How you like that? How you like that? You're going to pay. And you're going to pay dearly. And that's that, man. That's that. The measures that's coming upon you, man. I'm telling you, man. The measures that's going to come upon you, what's that, James 5:1? The measures that's going to come upon you, man. It's going to be nothing you can imagine in your wildest dreams. Red bitch. That's your ass, Edomite. Shalom.